told me to say a few words. Advice for young athletes. I don't like how that sounds. Sounds better?
Is that better?
Yes, that sounds a lot better.
Oh, so you don't like how you sound?
No, I don't. Not from that speaker. I sound creepy. What if I talk like this? Alright, so you want to know, say, oh, Yardman, to move on as a little youth. Big up. Young athletes going vegan. Just do it. Really, I always talk about this, and John even shared it before. Some of the words that I don't use are try, can't, things like that. Those things are, I think, regressive, not progressive. To try is to make an attempt to fail. And think about this, when you are doing anything in life and you say, I'm gonna try, usually you don't end up doing it. You end up, okay, I'll try it again. But when you commit yourself to something, there is something that changes in your body, your mental state to get it done. Plenty of you go to college, have gone to college, got a degree. You made a choice to do it. You didn't say, I'm gonna try to get this degree. You went and got that done. Of course, going as a young vegan athlete, you just have to take that step to, of course everybody's different. For me it was just a light switch off, on. And I know most people need little small steps because we all are individual and unique in our design. And if you live life by design, then you are designing the life that you would like to lead, right? So, I was raised vegetarian and then went vegan just off and off. So, I never thought about, okay, how am I going to compete as a vegan? I just went and did a contest. I didn't think about me being vegan as being a hindrance to me competing. So you as a young athlete thinking that, oh, okay, I'm going to go vegan, everything's going to go downhill. Not necessarily the case. We have athletes sitting behind me right now. A triathlete. I'm on stage. People ask me today, are you tired? No, I can work out. Me and John have done 3 times in a day to train. So don't think that as a vegan athlete, you're gonna lose on your performance. Things I eat everything vegan, pretty much. I eat tofu, yes, I eat tofu. I can eat tofu for breakfast, I can eat tofu for lunch, I can eat tofu for dinner. I ain't got titties yet. And I don't think my voice sounds like a woman, does it? But it's really quite easy. I know when I was in Mexico, I talked a lot about how lifting and building muscle as a vegan is easy. I think what happens is mentally we make the disconnect and think that it's going to be difficult. So the first thing we go in our mind is, oh, it's going to be hard. How do you build muscle? I've been doing this for 2 months. 2 months? Really? We've been doing this for, it takes years, guys. Don't expect it to happen overnight. Just because you started training, you're eating nuts and seeds and you're thinking, oh, people are telling me, the trainer's telling me that I'm not eating enough protein. How much protein do you think you need? Seriously? And I have to do this all the time because I work with people who want to transition. So they assume that I weigh 150 pounds, I need 150 grams of protein or 300 grams of protein. I don't count how much protein I get in a day. Again, I don't count how much protein I get in a day. Agnes, that was for you. No more questions. I love Agnes, y'all. She asks me so many questions, but I love her. But I don't track. When I work with people, I do help them track their calories. If anything, calories to me are more important because calories are, if you've seen a lot of research and studies given when it comes to just nutrition, I don't like to say diet because I'm not ready to die yet. I like to live. And so you think about the calories you take in, depending on the activity that you're going to have, what you're doing in a day, you might need more calories. If you're not going to have a high day, you need lower calories. But the calorie deficit is what you cause fat loss, right? And if you're getting enough calories, you're getting enough protein, you're getting enough fats, you're getting enough carbs. Everybody's different when it comes to the carbs. Some need higher, some need lower. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be as much carbs as Dom Thompson is going to be, right? So you have to really work within your own capacity and not expect to be like meat-free athlete, right? We all, my girl, you know, so just work in your own capacity. I hope I answered the question. I know I'm running on and on and on. But yes, I think I got that.
And just before I pass on, be willing to experiment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, everybody's not the same. So you can, and I say this all the time, we work out together literally like 3 times a week, but we'll never have the same body type. But we can still do the same workouts and we can still go all out. Don't look at somebody else's results and like, oh man, I gotta have that or I failed. If you're doing something consistently the right way for 10 years, if you look at yourself and think you failed, there's something else going on that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so be willing to be happy with your individual results, and that'll be good.